The Predators take on the Capitals, 7:30 Eastern puck drop in the nation's capital. Washington is minus 155, total at 6.5. We saw a nickel fade of Washington at home and movement upward on the total. The Caps opened $1.60 down to 155. Total opened 6 up to 6.5. 72% of the consensus are leaning toward Washington. 71% shaded toward the over. Right now, Nashville is plus $1.35 on the money line. Washington plus $1.60 on the puck line. We have Holtby for the Caps, Saros for the Preds. Holtby comes into this matchup with a .305 goals against and an .899 save percentage. Washington also struggling on the puck line at home, just 9-15 against the spread on their home ice. Meanwhile, Nashville on the other side, they rank in the top 3 in road scoring, top 10 in road offensive shots. Forsberg, 16 goals in the year, 17 assists, 33 points. Yossi and Yarncroc, 14 goals apiece on the year as well. 16-7 to the over on the road is this Nashville squad. Meanwhile, Washington 16-8 to the over on their home ice. I'm going to lean Nashville plus 1.5 and the over 6.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Wednesday's NHL action. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to you. The weekend is almost here. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube, I just want to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where we do daily premium sports picks on that site, beginning at just $1.99 per month. Now, on that website yesterday, we went 3-2 in our premium picks, which is good for 60% on the day. We're also 7-2 in our last 9 extra daily picks on that site. And of course, the extra daily pick is a package that I offer, which is $2.99 through the end of the month. We're also 4-2 in our last 6 college basketball package plays on that site as well. Now you may be wondering, well, why would I buy a package when I can just get the picks here for free on YouTube? And that's definitely, a great thought, a great consideration. And you're exactly right. I do give out the plays for free here on YouTube. But the problem with that is if you were to bet every single game on the board, side and total with your hard-earned money, you're going to lose your money in the long run. It is not a winning formula for success. So what I do on Patreon, I make life a lot easier for you. And I break it down and focus in on just 3 to 4 premium sports picks per day. They're bets that I personally have action on my phone. I bet online. I rarely bet in the sports book. I specifically bet online. Just a better way to bet in my opinion. But anyway, my current record on Patreon, whole lot better than it is here on YouTube, throwing darts, handicapping every single game on the board. So if you want to check out that current record, you can do that for free right now. The link for that site is in the description section below. I strongly advise you to do that. And I think a lot of my patrons in the comments section would recommend you do that as well. There's a lot of great information on that site, and you're definitely missing out each and every day. You're not a part of that site. So once again, link for that site is in the description section below, patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Leafs taking on the Stars, 7:30 Eastern puck drop in Dallas. The Stars are the $1.15 favorite, total at 6. We did see a nickel fade of Dallas in the early wagering. They open $1.20 down to minus 115. Totals at 6 flat. 59% are leaning Toronto, 64% on the over. Right now, the Maple Leafs are minus 105 on the money line. Dallas plus 210, laying the goal and a half. We have Ben Bishop for the Stars, Freddie Anderson for Toronto. If you like the Stars in this matchup here, Bishop's been pretty good this year. He comes into this matchup with a 227 goals against and a 927 save percentage. Dallas has won 7 out of their last 10 games. They're also ranking first in the NHL in goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.4 goals per contest, and they're very good at home this year. 16-7-2 on their home ice. Rupa Hintz, 15 goals, 24 points on the year. Keep an eye on him. He is listed as questionable for tonight's action. Ben, 14 goals, 11 assists. And Alex Radulov, 28 points on the year, plus 11 when he's on the ice. Dallas ranks in the top 10 in home offensive shots, first in goals allowed on their home ice as well. They're giving up just 2.1 goals per contest at home. Now, Toronto on the other side, losers of 5 out of their last 7. They rank at the bottom 5 in scoring, bottom 5 in offensive shots. Now, the Stars are 36-16 to the under on the year, 19-6 to the under on their home ice. I'm going to lean Dallas minus $1.15 and the under 6 goals in that contest. Next game, Lightning taking on the Kings, 10 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Los Angeles. Tampa Bay opened 210 up to minus 220, totals at 6, 73% on the Lightning, 72% on the over. The Kings are plus $1.80. Tampa Bay plus $1.10 on the puck line. Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning, Johnny Quick for the Kings. Quick's just 11-17 on the year, 301 goals against, 896 save percentage. Vasilevsky on the other side, completely different story. He's 24-9-2 on the year, 255 goals against, 917 save percentage. The Kings have dropped 7 out of their last 8. They rank in the bottom 3 in scoring, bottom 10 in goals allowed. This Los Angeles squad is averaging just 2.5 goals per game. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay on the other side, winners of 7 out of their last 10. They're also 14-8-3 on the road. They rank in the top 5 in scoring, top 10 in goals allowed. Now, 6 out of Tampa Bay's last 9 games surprisingly have stayed under the number. They're also 15-10 to the under when traveling. The Kings on the other side, 14-8 to the under in Los Angeles. I'm going to lean Tampa Bay minus 1.5 and the under 6 goals in that game. Next matchup, Flames taking on the Oilers, 10 o'clock Edmonton. The Oilers open $1.25 down to minus 120, totals at 6. 68% are leaning Edmonton, 74% on the over. Calgary's catching even money on the money line. Edmonton plus $1.95 on the puck line. We have Mike Smith for the Oilers, Riddick for the Flames. Now, Smith comes into this game with a 296 goals against and a 901 save percentage. Edmonton winners of 5 out of their last 6. They're currently third place in the Pacific Division at 26-18-5. They're also currently at 57 total points on the year and just 3 points back of Vancouver for first place in the Pacific Division. Now, Calgary, on the other side, losers of 3 out of their last 4. The Flames rank in the bottom 10 in scoring on average per game. Now, Calgary is 3-2 to the over in their last 5. Edmonton 3-0-2 to the over in their last 5 themselves. 15-8 to the over at home. I'm going to lean Edmonton minus $1.20 and the over 6 goals in that contest. Next matchup, Coyotes taking on the Ducks, 10 o'clock Anaheim. The Coyotes open $1.20 up to minus 125, totals 5.5. 69% are leaning Arizona, 52% on the under. Right now, the Ducks are plus 105 on the money line. Arizona plus 220 on the puck line. We have Antti Ranta for Arizona, John Gibson for the Ducks. Gibson comes into this game with a 14-20-1 record. Meanwhile, Antti Ranta on the other side comes into this matchup with a 294 goals against and a 912 save percentage. Anaheim, losers of 7 out of their last 10. The Ducks also rank in the bottom 3 in scoring, bottom 10 in offensive shots. Now, Anaheim is averaging just 2.5 goals per contest, and they are currently second to last place in the Western Conference. Now, Arizona on the other side, 14-10-3 on the road, 17-10 against the spread when traveling. They rank in the top 10 in goals allowed. 3 out of Arizona's last 4 games did get over the number. I'm going to lean Coyotes minus $1.25 and the over 5.5 goals in that game. All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be the Canucks taking on the Sharks, and that's going to be a 10:30 Eastern puck drop in San Jose, California. Now, Vancouver, they are the road favorite in this matchup here. The Canucks are minus $1.10, totals at 6 flat. I do like this price point in this spot here. I'm going to lean Vancouver on the road. Give me the Canucks minus $1.10 and the over 6 goals in that game. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again, we went 3-2 yesterday in our premium picks on that website. We're also 7-2 in our last 9 extra daily picks on that site as well. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Wednesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.